Blessings, beautiful people. I hope everybody's doing well this beautiful day today. Man, I really kind of toggled back and forth about doing this video, and I saw something. I said, okay, all right, I'm gonna do it. So God is doing something different, something new, and it's man, mind blowing. How God is moving, man. How he's you can't box him in. You can't put him in a box because he'll do a new thing. And I say this because last week I had an audit that I was on for work, and I Ubered from the audit, and from the audit, my Uber driver, man, I got in and like, oh, okay, hey, man, super cool, super dope. And we just began to have this organic conversation. Now, in my mind, or in hindsight, I'm thinking about the conversation. This person, my Uber driver, was probably the most unlikely person I would ever have a conversation with. And not to say that I'm afraid to have conversations with certain type of people, but I just would have never just went up to this person like, hey, let's talk, let's. But God created this opportunity for us to just, I wouldn't even say love on each other, but to love on each other. Just to two different people from two different backgrounds, two different, lifestyles, but able to minister to each other. When I say this woman ministered to me right when I needed it, she didn't even know the things she was saying. She was talking about, just how I'm doing this Pray for Your Future Spouse challenge, and she was just saying all the right things about, my future spouse, and she didn't even know what she was saying. She asked me, are you dating? And I said, well, not. And she said, I'm gonna take that as a no. And I'm thinking she about to hit on me. I don't know what's about to happen. And she just started, just ministering. You don't have to make yourself to be anything. You have it all. Just feeding my soul. And then we just started talking about life and our stories. I shared my story. As you can see, this was a long Uber drive, and I'm sharing my story, and she's sharing her story, and she began to minister more. Just and it was just organic, but it was just so beautiful. And as she's speaking and as I'm speaking, she said, how I do the personal development. I have a personal development coach, and how, do you do personal development? Like, because you talk really eloquent, and you seem to have your head on straight. And I just told her, I said, it's really God. God changed me. He helped me to get to this place, and he's still helping me. I'm still a work in progress. And God used that opportunity for us to just love on each other, to not look at, our life, not to judge one another, but to really love each other. And what I saw in that moment, or, after it was all said and done, I just really saw how God is doing a new thing, and he's calling us as people to have conversations with people that we probably wouldn't have conversations with, to love on people, to share our story with people that we probably would never, have a conversation with. And he's putting people together that you can't box them in. You can't think because I'm a Christian, I can only be with Christian people. I can only hang out with Christian people. No, God wants us to be able to speak with people who don't agree with us, who don't think like we think, who don't believe the things that we believe, but being able to love them and have a conversation that is organic, that is pure, not trying to sway them to believe what you believe, but just to love on them. That's what Jesus did. Jesus didn't go in trying to sway people, because the truth doesn't have, what I've learned is the truth does not have to sway people. It's the truth. Like, whether you believe it or not, you can't the truth sets people free. It makes people free. So if you're sharing the truth, it's going to make people want to know about you. And what I realize is, as I'm sharing, I'm not even sharing or trying to sway her to believe like I believe, or think like I think, or just I'm just telling her my story. And she then went on to say, how did you get this way? How did you? And I was able to share Jesus, and no effort of my own. I wasn't even trying to do it. It just happened. God is not, he's no respecter of person, and he wants, it's not his will that any man should perish. He wants every man to come to the knowledge of the truth about who he is, and what Jesus has done for them. But they can't do that if we, the people that he has called to go into the earth and preach the gospel, are afraid to have conversations, are afraid to walk in love, are afraid to just be open with people who don't look like us, who don't talk like us, who don't think like us, who come from a different background, who don't live the same lifestyle as us. If we can find the gospel only to the church, we're missing an entire world who needs to know about the love of Jesus. It was love that saved me. It was love that made me free. It was love that came into my heart that made me want to know more about this God that my family, that my uncle, that my mom, that my grandmother talked about. It was love. His love for me made me want to know more. And it's his love daily that keeps me going, that keeps me pushing and striving for perfection and striving to know more about him. So as people of God, or just people in general, we can't box God in and think that he's not able to work. Remember in the Bible when Jesus, just how God worked. He used a donkey to talk to the people. He saved a Saul, and then turned him into a Paul. God is able to save people and turn their life around drastically. Paul was killing Christians. Saul was killing Christians. And, most people, I'm pretty sure, probably wouldn't want to have a conversation with him, wouldn't want to, hear things about his life and find the commonality in a person that's different. And talking to this woman, man, how many things we had in common. And it was just amazing. So I just thought I would come on and share what happened. I just wanted to share that. Don't be afraid to have conversations with anybody. Like, God is really doing something new. He's really putting, different people together, different people just together to walk in love, walk in harmony, for the kingdom. So be blessed, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. God bless you. Bye.